Hello guys, Farming Simulator 2013 together with Docm77 here in the Gametime. Oh yeah, hey guys, welcome back, it's the day of the potato. Oh yes it is. And well, I was looking into your tips, and yeah, actually you can make trains with these tippers, but not with all of them. With the ones I got, you can't. And I was also thinking about the whole train strategy. The moment we're trying to sell off the potatoes, we got a few hours left, and I thought, well, it would be cool. We could haul a lot rather quickly. But, you know, then we have to reset the vehicles, chain them up together, and I don't know if it's really worth it. So now, wait a second, the potatoes. My new strategy is to work with two tippers here. Basically, I want to try, but I hope it works, you know. Just always rotate the two tippers through. And I'm gonna drive them away with our bigger track here, but we need to get our front weight. I have it detached for a while, and that slows us down because we don't have full traction going on. So, oh, what happened there? Things didn't go as planned. Attach that. Oh man, the front wheel, the barrel flipped over or something. Ah, dang it. Oh, I'm stuck. Stuck at the barrel. That totally failed. Wait a minute. You're gonna get it without it. Come on. Alright. Now get it, buddy. Okay, we got it. Little lag spike here again. They always occur when I start up the game. Mentioned that a few times, don't know why. Pretty weird. At some point then it just stops. Okay, now we got it, guys. Awesome. Let's drive over. Yeah, I wanted to line up the tippers there. Just do it like that, and whilst I'm driving one away, I'm loading up the other already. So that is loaded. Now we go to the other tractor. Move ahead a bit. I might even, you know, go with that one now. Don't even switch the tractors through. Not quite sure. We have to try it out. I mean, yeah, that's super slow with the load. While I'm riding away, letting this one fill the potatoes already. Let's see if it works. Let's drive beneath it properly. Alright, tossing the potatoes. And if we bring up our inventory management thing here and see how much we have stored. Are you kidding me? Okay guys, this is my mission for today. We need to sell all these potatoes and get rich or die trying. Get rich or die trying. Epic song, by the way. Epic song. When I was younger, was playing basketball. I think many of you guys know already. Played professional basketball for almost 15 years. And then I liked rap music a lot back in the days. I had a lot of friends and teammates from the United States. Often the situation is like that. There's guys in the United States that can play very good basketball. Many of them want to make it to the NBA but can't. Because yeah, there's limited spots open, of course, in the NBA, and those guys often go to Germany or Europe then and play a good role in the teams, and that was the case for us as well. We always had, and there's another quick leg spike, 2 or 3 very good US guys in there, mostly Afro-Americans, and yeah, really good guys. And funny thing is, right now at my home team, they play in the 2nd German division at the moment. Played for them as well a few years ago. It's really funny. There is the son of John Stockton, one of the most legendary playmakers ever of the NBA, playing there. And I think he's one of those guys who, well, was trying to make it maybe in the NBA and that really has it. Maybe his name, helps him out a bit. But yeah, definitely he's not as good as his dad. Otherwise, he probably would play in the NBA. But well, yeah, from back in these days, I got in touch with rap music, and a lot of the guys had tapes from their hometowns and suburban areas where they came from, often underground stuff, so to speak. And I really liked it a lot, and I still do, but always was more guitar guy. Rock music was my passion, and still is. But when I grew older, it also reflected in my taste of music. I got a broader bandwidth, you could say, listened to more music, and yeah, as you know, I'm from Germany. We do our German lessons here and there. Many people always ask on my videos if I'd like Rammstein. Rammstein. Feuer frei. They're crazy and it's funny. I think Rammstein is the most known band outside or German band on the world, probably at the moment. I don't think there's anybody else, Would be fun, guys. If you're from the United States or Great Britain or English-speaking countries, could you comment about German bands or that play a role outside Rammstein? I doubt you will be able to tell me many. And yeah, do I like him? Well, sometimes. As I said, I like guitar music, and honestly, guys, when I was younger, I just thought they're ridiculous, completely ridiculous. But as I said, I'm getting older. Okay, that is done. Should already get the other tipper up and running again. So you see what I have to do, Deliver, cycle through, come back. And we got to do this over and over. So as I said, my bandwidth got a bit wider, and I also enjoy some good old Rammstein here and there, Never bought a CD or something of him, but funny thing is, when you guys started to mention them, I actually started to check some of their stuff out more in detail and went to the YouTubes, checked out some videos of them, and I have to say the show they pull off is pretty impressive. Although I have to say sometimes I feel they're a bit playing with some German stereotypes, for entertainment reasons. When I was younger, things like that, to say it plain and simple, pissed me off a lot, because my family has a history of losing everything because of the Nazi reign, basically. My grandma's family was one of the oh no, don't do that to me, most wealthy families in South Germany, basically owning huge areas of land and whatnot, and because they didn't want to collaborate with the Nazis, they lost a lot, basically all their possessions. They never were sent into prison because of that, but yeah, lots of repressions and losing things. So I was not a big fan of militarism or anything that is kind of, playing with it just for entertainment. But as I looked closer, I have to say Rammstein doesn't really do the military thing or something, or playing with some kind of a Nazi fame thing, whatever, because I know some people are fascinated by the Nazis still, by their ideas. That is also, we talked about it, because of the computer games, because they always look so badass, although we're just pretty normal people, just with some crazy ideas and nowhere close to the perfect human being or anything. So yeah, to make it short, That's why I didn't like him that much. But by now I look closely and it's just, they're just trying to be over the top, coming fire shooting out of their eyes, and I think there's no political message involved with him. Some people said they were doing Nazi music, but I don't think so. Definitely not, actually. It's just rock and roll, over the top, maybe the glam rock of the new millennium. So let them have it. Not the biggest fan. Wanted to address that once and for all. So no, I know them, but I don't love them. Okay, so that's the Rammstein talk. Oh, by the way, Rammstein is a city, eine Stadt. A city means Stadt. And back in the days, there was a flight show at the city of Rammstein, and the city became, got some tragic fame, you can say, because there was a horrible accident at this flight show. A jet plane crashed in and burned a lot of people. It was a huge tragedy, and that is the name Rammstein. It doesn't make any sense in German, by the way. If you would translate it, it doesn't mean anything. Ram, the word ram means ram, but not really. Rammen means to ram. And Rammstein would mean ram stone, basically. But as I said, it makes no sense. It's actually the name of a town. Rammstein. Yep. Be back in a bit. Okay guys, I made some progress selling some of the potatoes. And while we go for a quick ride, I might want to tell you something about my grandma again. I just mentioned it, that my grandma's family, and that's my family, for the matter of fact, lost a lot due to the Nazi reign. And how it happened is pretty weird. Like, before the Nazis came really to power, there was a huge struggle in Germany. It was not like that, you know, everybody was immediately saying, yeah, he's a good guy, we need a new leader now or something. First, there was a huge struggle, and my grandmother's family have been social democrats forever. Social democrats, that has nothing to do with socialists. In Germany, there's a party called SPD, that means Social Democratic Party of Germany, and they just think, they have this idea that, you know, the system basically we're running in Germany, everybody has to pay a certain amount for social security, and that money is used to help out the weaker and to provide free healthcare and all that stuff. That's the idea of the Social Democrats, basically, and most of the democratic parties in Germany. And, you know, they were powerful because we had a huge workforce in Germany, and the plan of the NSDAP, that was Hitler's party, Nationalsozialistische Deutsche Arbeiterpartei, and in the name even of this party, National Socialist Democrat Workers' Party, so to speak. You know, they wanted to represent the small guy, the worker, because there was a huge workforce in Germany. Most people were blue collar, and they tried to win them over, and they tried to do it with different means. And in the beginning, there were the so-called Saalschlachten. That means real, you know, battles in the government. Like, there were public speakings of the Social Democrats, and the Nazis went there and raided the place, you know, the followers of the Nazi party, and they were beating each other up and vice versa, and it was an ongoing struggle. And at some point, the Nazis won the upper hand in this political fight, and when that happened, they immediately went to town, you know, taking, so to speak, revenge on the people who were making their lives harder, you know, to get on the road to power, so to speak. And as my grandfather always supported the Social Democrat Party, and was actively trying to kind of, in a political way, not like as a, you know, terrorist or something, or underground fighter. He was more like a yeah, trying to the political approach. He was trying to fight them, and they paid dearly for him. As he was a respected German citizen, they could not just send them away into a concentration camp or something. But of course, they were seizing their possessions. It started with land, later on, even the house and everything, and it was a huge loss for my family. And my grandmother actually grieved, all her life from that. She often told the stories from her childhood, where they were riding around in a Mercedes in the 1920s, where basically whole Stuttgart, that's where she lived, maybe like had 10 cars running. So they really were wealthy and privileged. And even back in the days, she told me when they were doing trips to France, oh man, I need the front weight together with their dad, and so on. And yeah, it's a tragic story. It's the life story of my grandma. So if you look at it, not even, man, that's impossible with a front weight. I need to attach it. Yep, that's confirmed. Not only, outside Germany, a lot of people suffered from the chaos and disaster the Nazis inflicted. Also within Germany, the whole society was turned around as soon as Hitler had full power. It was the so-called Ermächtigungsgesetz. This is basically when democracy was done away with in Germany, and the parliament did it themselves. They basically said, Hitler is, like a king now. Whatever he says, that's right. We don't need no democracy anymore. And from that moment on, basically the system was flipped, and he was in full charge. And he also had, it's not like that nobody was backing him up. Back at that time, everybody was looking up to him and saying, yeah, he's doing good. He's trying to get the people to work, because there was a lot of unemployment and so on. But the guys who had some intellectual knowledge, as I said, most were blue collar, and they just were happy that they got some bread on their table. But the intellectual folk, which was the family, for example, of my grandmother, they did foresee what was coming and were trying to fight it, to stop it. But they were also firm believers in democracy, That's why they tried to go the political route, and yeah, at some point it was too late. Hitler had taken power, and then democracy was over, and many of these people then were shut down, either by taking away all their belongings and thus their social influence, or even worse, maybe just throwing them to prison or let them disappear. So that's normally when, dictatorships rise and stuff, that's how they do it. They try to get rid of the intellectuals, the students, people who can see through what was the plan there. And yeah, that's how that went down. That's my grandmother's side. I told you my grandfather is from a farming area, and that's how that went went down. Basically, after the war, as my grandfather had lost his first family, 2 kids and a wife, because of a bomb dropping into his house, him and my grandmother met. And under normal circumstances, it would have never happened. I would never live right now, because they were from 2 completely separate, areas of the society, or totally different backgrounds. My grandmother was going to higher education, learned French and whatnot. It was not typical back in the days. And my grandfather was a plain old farmer, real country boy, man, as you can imagine. And it was a funny combination, those two, believe me. They were more arguing than anything, but still, they loved each other. They stuck together because they were sharing. Both of them lost all they had because of the Nazi time, and they were sharing a long love until the end. And especially then, when my grandfather, had to get help, and he was getting older and older, the way my grandmother took care of him, although there was so many fights just because they didn't understand what they were saying. You know, it's just coming from two different planets. There was so much love and, you know, something special, and I always look up to that. That really meant a lot to me, how they stuck together after all they went through. Yeah, so that's that story. Now keep on going, guys. Now we try to make a bit quicker progress. Let's see how much we can get sold today. Okay, guys, just want to give you a little progress report. Been hauling potatoes here for a while. For 28,000 liters we got left. And yeah, the method I chose here with the 2 tippers set up seems to work fairly nice. Actually, we're making very good progress here. Constantly switching back and forth with the tippers, and that helps us out a lot. And I also found a good spot where you can basically always get the potatoes. You have to have it on the side like that a bit. Don't drive up to the potato loader really lined up in the middle on top of your tipper. Just have it like that on the side and you should be fine. And yeah, while I was hauling potatoes here, I was listening to Ronald Jenkins' beats. Just epic, throwing fire, epic song. And one of my favorites is rock music or guitar music, you know, or guitar beats or guitar sound. Better say the song is called Guitar Sound. I really like how the synthesized guitar, you know, metal riffs kick in. Told you I'm a metal guy. And yeah, that's a good song for potato hauling. Just saying, maybe Ronald Jenkins is good music for everything. Maybe one of the most creative, talented guys ever. I tell you guys, if this dude would have been around in the 70s, he would have changed stuff. That's for sure. Okay, I'll keep on hauling potatoes here. Look at the money, guys. 421,000. And the cool thing actually is we are making money while we do nothing as well, because we have this breakthrough point now with the solar panels. They're generating profit. That's awesome. So we can easily fund more gear and don't lose crap loads of money. I think it was a good plan to also invest in the solar panels and not just go all for machines. I think it's good to back up your machines, your funding, in that way. Alright, I'll keep on selling potatoes and I will listen to a few songs of Ronald Jenkins. Let's see. Haven't listened to some of his more unknown songs in a while. I think I will check out Neptune again. Also pretty cool song by him. Okay, see you in a bit, guys. You know, guys, talking about music, then I now listen to a bit of dub-fx and I thought, you know, music makes everything better and I'm gonna show you the proof now. So let's put down some nice beats. There we go. Now check it. Cockpit view. Oh yeah, how epic it feels, you know. Look at the money rolling in. Good vibrations. Yeah, I told you. Music makes things epic. We're sitting at $550,380. All made from epic potatoes. And we still have 194,241 liters stored up. And I'm selling it like a boss. 550,000, guys. We're gonna go all out. Maybe have to make some additional money, but you know, this area down here will be our pride. Enjoy. We wanna invest in the most epic gear ever. Maybe we buy some super overpowered tractor or something for this place. You know, definitely feel that coming. Freaking epic. And then, you know, sugar beets all out, crazy amounts being hauled into the inn. Oh yeah, biogas plant right by. Gonna buy a freaking sugar sugar beet harvesting device that costs us 500,000 alone. Field is 250, but we can fund most of it with the potato money. That's gonna be freaking epic. That's what we've been working for. And there's so many things we just still need to try out. The cows, we have no clue about that yet. So, that was a nice ride. We'll do that for sure. Look at how epic it is when it like tips to the side. Epic, yes, confirmed. Alright guys, see you in a bit. In an ocean of music, we move with the flow. A hand in my hand, I don't wanna let go. A partner in life on this mean old road. We got the wind on our back that blows. We can't drift apart, we just move with the flow. Joined at the soul with a pair of headphones. We need nobody to let ourselves go. Always at my side as we rock the stage show. In an ocean of music, we move with the flow. A hand in my hand, I don't wanna let go. A partner in life on this mean old road. We got the wind on our back that blows. We can't drift apart, we just move with the flow. Yeah guys, sadly even the best things come to an end, but we have 700,011 money, 711,000, it's craziness. And we got the final load here. We see we got like 6,641 liters of potatoes left in the silo, but hey, we leave it there as a nice reminder of our epic potato haul, and there will be more potatoes in the future, that's for sure. Yeah, we are hauling another 46,000. That should be around another, yeah, close to 30 around. So yeah, almost made 750,000 in the end just by the potatoes. That is epic. And I think now when we're at the inn and finally unload this last tipper here of the potato haul, I think, I don't know, how long did that take me? Good hour and a half or good hour or so potato hauling. Can't really tell. Maybe have to check the time or so, but normally I don't keep track of the time when I'm recording. I just try to, yeah, set a goal and, you know, no matter what, come what may, wanna achieve that. And yeah, we should reward us for that work we did today, hauling all this stuff around, and I think we're gonna buy the field. Yes indeed. Here, field number 7. Let's have a quick look on the map. You're just riding by it. Huge. I'm just gonna buy it so we own it. Just for the sake of it, so we have it already, and then we can see how much money we have left and what we need. We need to do some careful planning for the sugar beet expansion. Okay. I wanted to try something. If I get out of the thing, yeah. Keeps on doing it. Whoop. Did I just find a horseshoe? That can only mean good luck. Oh, okay, it's hidden here in the bushes. Awesome, found another horseshoe. Alright, come on guys. 743,000 bucks. Do we ever have so much on our account? I think one achievement in the game is have 1 million bucks. We're pretty close, but I think if we keep on expanding, 1 million bucks will be nothing. What's a million? Wanna go for 100 million bucks. Alright, let's see. 282, 6.02 hectares bought. This is our land. Our biggest field yet. And next time we need to look into good solutions. Are we gonna make some epic profit of that thing? I see sugar beets coming. What is the price for sugar beets? Let me quickly check. Sugar beets 5.29. It's a decent price actually. Let's see. At the inn, 6.37 for sugar beets. That's very good. Better than wheat, barley, and even a potato. You have the high demand streak going at the moment. It's a 2-time demand. We sold it all. We only got 6.89 out of it. So sugar beets seems to be something that's interesting. It's expensive to do because you need to buy quite some gear. But well, we are potato rich. We can go for it. See you next time. Thanks for your support. As usual, I'm gonna ride home. I'm gonna enjoy this ride knowing got a crap load of money in the bank account. Looking into a bright future here on the farm. See you next time. Bye bye guys.